H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it's my favorite day of the week. It's Women Rock Wednesday. It's Wednesday, Women Rock Wednesday on the Chop Shop. And as customary, the first five women who sign on to the show, they're going to be our starting five. And I can't wait to get to the top of that list. Mindy Collins at the top of the list. Brittany Patterson at the top of the list. Sonia Billingsley at the top of the list. Madonna Johnson and Dale Griggs at the top of the list. Move out the way, fellas. These women just came in today. Who else I got? Let me see my starting. Karen Thomas is my sixth woman. Who else we got? Brandy the Nicholson is in the building. Tori Raspberry is in the building. Kim Jackson, Tamika Withers. Boy, all my girls in the building today. Y'all, Mate Cora is in the building. Fellas, I'll talk to y'all later. I got to talk to my girl. Hold on. Let me keep going. Okay. All right. You know I get sad. Y'all, it's just so unique. I love Women Rock. This is a special Women Rock Wednesday for me today, y'all, because the day I celebrate the birthday of my firstborn, the love of my life, my princess, Brittany, who has been on the show before, and it's her birthday today, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I know she's probably not watching, but that young lady helped save and change my life. When she was born, I stopped being a male and was on my quest to be a man. You know, male, anybody with a penis and a pulse can be a male. But when that young lady, when I saw her for the first time, I said, man, I got to get serious about this thing. You know, I'm just, jet setting, doing all kind of, just, no purpose. When she was born, I discovered my purpose. And the reason I mentioned that, I'm serious. I was on my quest I was a man. They say, I was a male, because on your birth certificate it says female or male. But you got to be taught and to be a man. And it's unique time for matter of fact, I'm waiting on throughout the show. I'll be checking. I'm waiting on notification because I had something sent to her, and I know she be on her birthday. She gonna be in and out, and I wanted to make sure she was at home when the present arrived. And it's just a great day, great Women Rock Wednesday for me. It happened to fall on the birthday of just my favorite girl. Just my favorite girl. But what else? I got something else. I got something because I can go on and go on about her all day. It's and I will when the show is over with. But do me a favor right now. Do me a favor and tag somebody, tell somebody, and text somebody, and tell somebody right now. Tell somebody. What I said: tag, text, and tell somebody right now. Text the last five people in your in your contacts. So whoever the last five people you text them and tell them the Chop Shop is on right now. It's Women Rock Wednesday. Tell them that you're inviting them because you care about their well-being, their welfare, and their families. Just tell them, Women Rock Wednesday. And I got an announcement I want to make today. And I'm going to do it now and then I'm going to do it later. Look, somebody from our basketball community, okay, is in need of some crutches for a tall athlete, 6'7" or 6'8", okay, and a wheelchair, a wheelchair, preferably for me a cooler wheelchair just to be used for 60 days. And I haven't, y'all the first people I shared this with. I haven't called no doctors. I haven't called nobody because I want to see what the Chop Shop can come up with. But the young man served 3 tours fighting for our country, around the country, around the world, and he come home to Atlanta, and then he got shot. Somebody tried to rob him of his camera gear and shot him 4 times. So let me tell you, a matter of fact, he was from this basketball community. Used to be on Jimmy's radar a while back, but I just thank you, Daryl Anderson. Man, see that? See see y'all. Yeah, this why I get up every morning except Friday. Daryl Anderson always said, "I got you, Robert, with the equipment." Unbelievable, unbelievable. One of ours got shot, and let's help him. But Daryl, we'll get together. I did want to announce the that CDC announcement just the other day. Just the rest of America that now act like Atlanta now. So what's up, everybody? It's Women Rock Wednesday, but I wanted to share that with y'all. What else I got? Uh, Tonight, the president is set to do his address to the joint sessions of Congress tonight, and for the first time in history, it's Women Rock Wednesday, right? For the first time in history, 2 women, the vice president, Kamala Harris, and the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, they will be sitting behind him for the first time. It's the first time it's ever happened in history. Historic night. What else happened? The Brooklyn Nets. Is Mindy still there? The Brooklyn Nets officially secured a playoff spot last night. Mindy, the only team to do it in the East, I guess. That's just for Mindy. That's an inside joke for Mindy. And then Carl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards and Joshua Okogie, they met with the George Floyd's family in Houston when they played against Houston. Gave them the game ball, and it's I think that was a great thing too. So what else we got? Mate, I think you still on it. I think I missed something, Mate, about Ola. We talked about. I wanted to go back because I wanted to get to. Madonna said, "Hello, gentlemen." Let me see, Mate. I think you said something about we was talking about. I learned, when I had my daughter, I learned. I found out the difference. I couldn't just be a male anymore. I had to learn how to be a man. It's a book out, ladies. The ladies run this. Yeah, ladies run this. Chop Shop. Yes, 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 yes. The ladies run it. Yeah, I'm with the ladies on that one, fellas. Y'all know how we do. Let's chill out. Little Rick said, "Had my baby girl just had my 4th grandkid." Wow, Rick. Rick, I ain't there yet, but shout out to grandson Royal Lee. It's in the building. Royal Lee is in the building. That's awesome, Rick. Rick got 4 grandkids. Gosh, Rick, I ain't trying to get there. Rick, I'm cool. Brandy, our daughter said, "Oh, okay. Brandy, what's your daughter's name? What's your daughter's name?" Share the show and share the show. Thank you, Paul Miranda. Share the show. And if you're not a subscriber, if you're on Facebook and you're not a subscriber to YouTube, slip over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and come on. Let me do a happy birthday to. Thank you, everybody for the birthday wishes for her. She's in LA and she's 2 hours behind us, so she probably, I don't know, she probably still asleep. I know, but got some great stuff coming to her, and I hope she's able to have it. Stop being a. What are you talking about? What is it? Let me see. Y'all, let me find out. Oh, she said depends on the man. Huh? What? I don't know how that meant. I don't know what that means. Depend on the man. Look at him trying to. Okay, Mate, I didn't understand what you were saying. But I had this unique, and it's Women Rock Wednesday, right? And I wanted to share y'all some because I came across this book, and I'm trying to see. Came across this book. You know, I'm always reading, but I came across this book. This was the book by Dontre Whitfield. If you know who Dontre Whitfield is, That's the guy. Man, he my dude. And Rick, that's the one who snatched Sally Richardson up. Everybody wanted Sally Richardson, and everybody, the famous actor, now director. And this is the guy uh, uh, who snatched her up and married her. They still married. Uh, and had her. She said, "Why, when guy have girl change?" Yes, 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 yes. I don't know about other guys. When I had that little girl, it changed me. But back to Dontre Whitfield, he played on Queen Sugar. If you watch the show, but he has some interesting things in this book, y'all. And I want y'all to get it because I'm trying to get my notes that I wrote for the book. It's called Male versus Man: How to Honor Women, Teach Children, and Elevate Men to Change the World. That's the name of the book. And he said something in the book he said some not in the book, but he said some because he was on something and I saw him. He was talking about the book, and he said, because he's an activist, and he was talking about this, the George Floyd stuff, the verdict, and all of that stuff. Yes, Sally Richardson. Yes, yes, yes. That's Sally Richardson. See, Walter Yates says daughter changed him too, but he says something interesting I want to share with you because it's Women Rock Wednesday. He said, "Be careful not to allow your activism to assassinate your optimism." And he said that's hard to do right now because he's so active in the community. He's doing a lot of stuff. If you look up him, follow him on Dontre Winfield, follow him on his social media. You'll see a lot of stuff he's doing in the community. But he said, don't let your activism assassinate your optimism. Because you know how we work. You know how we are, man. I mean, so much been stuff. The George Floyd trial barely over. They shooting a little girl. They did. It's just hard. It's hard, Shaquetta. But I went and read part of his book. I haven't read all of it. Oh, Gary, hey, y'all leave Walter alone today. But it's some people who I talked to. They said when they got the verdict, a lot of people didn't feel nothing. You know how you just feel numb after the verdict? He said, don't disengage. He said, don't let your activism assassinate your optimism. In this world, a lot of people are hurting people. And then he also talked about Sonya in his book. He said, and y'all check this out. It's Women Rock Wednesday, but this is a great book for men and women. He said in the book that males, and I want to hear y'all opinion. This is him. Males look to be served and men look to be of service. What do you think about that? Males look to be served and men look to be of service. Oh yeah, look to be of service, men. This book challenges you to be a real man. I mean, I'm sitting there reading this book and I'm saying, I'm serious, but it made me look back. Then he said there's a lot going on, a lot of culture wars that are happening to us within our culture. He said one of those wars is the war between black men and black women. The other day, and the reason he was talking about this, the other day when Nakisha Boyd, the young lady who got shot by the police, it was some men on this feed and some men around the country who was talking about the girl got what she deserved. A black young 15-year-old girl was she was wild. I mean, I saw some men talk about that. And not one time I hear one side say, couldn't he shot a warning shot in the air? I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that from no man. So it's a culture war between men and women. Yeah, it was a lot of guys. A lot of guys look like us was saying that, Sonya. But what he said in the book, he was talking about there's a great divide within our ranks. It's a good time to share a show. It's a great divide within our ranks. It seems we can't get together as a collective in our particular diaspora, but then it seems we can't even get together as a collective based on our gender. Based on our gender. And he said something so key, y'all. And this is what I thought about y'all, the Facebook feed and us. He said, be careful who you align yourself with. You know, his wife is Sally Rich, is a beautiful woman in Hollywood. And he was talking to her one time. He said, understand that some of your peers who you look to, some who you actually, he told his wife, some who you actually aspire to be like, they don't have the same goals that you have. They don't have the same home goals either that you have at home. Some of these sisters, he told his wife, you are aligned with in your career. Some of these women you're aligned with in your career don't have husbands, don't have children. Their lives are in complete opposition with everything you have going on at home. This him in the book, he's telling his wife that. It is extremely important for us to examine those that we align ourselves with. And that's a story for everybody. On Women Rock Wednesday, Women Rock Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's a word. And a lot of our brothers abandoned their post because we were never taught. What's up, Ray Moore? We were never taught to be real men. A lot of our brothers abandoned our post because we were never taught. Because you turn 18, okay? Because you turn 18, because you turn 24, doesn't make you a man. Mamas, yes, mamas, it's for Women Rock Wednesday. It makes you a male who grows into a man-like body. Oh, these are the comments in the book. Y'all can comment. Dontre Winfield, you can go get the book, Males versus Men. I tell you one thing, a lot of this stuff opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. To the earlier point I made, males look to be served while men look to be of service. Very important point. If you are not a brother who looks to be of service, serving the women and the children in your life, are being a loving but firm, accountable partner to your brothers, you really not living your life as a man. When he said that, I had to look at that. I had to look at that. Holding my guys, my partners a little bit more accountable. I had to look at that. I had to look at that myself. Check this out. Leave me alone, Lonnie. I love to hear you. Dale, there's more, Dale. You are really living your life as a grown male who is wearing the packaging of a man, but lacks the performance. And there is a gigantic difference in that. Just coming from the book. If it ain't you, don't say ouch. Too many, check this out. Women Rock Wednesday, Darrell Bond. Too many Darrell Bonds of our sisters. This Dontre Winfield. I got the book. I'm gonna put the book up here. Let me put that book back up there. So y'all could quit. Don't be mad at me. It's me and Dontre today. Let me see, can I make it? Yeah, that's me and Dontre today. Y'all remember? Yeah. Played on Queen Sugar. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna click it up there periodically. Well, that's all right. Sensei, we don't care. You know, Sensei, will you write your book? Okay? Because guess what? He got facts. Sensei 100, you go write your book. This man wrote a book. Whether you agree with him or not, go write your book. Haven't I told y'all? Now, Sensei, you say you love his part, but you never liked the real men, real about great. Well, write your book. Okay? Yeah, write your book. Tell us if you already have a book, put it on the feed and we'll buy it. All right? Okay. All right. Thanks for that comment, though. But write your book. No. No, I understand. But write your book. Write your book. Let's hear the whole damn story before you. Let's hear the story then. Hold on. They said too many of our sisters inappropriately partner themselves with males based on packaging. I'm going to give me some juice on that one. I'm going to repeat it though, Sonya. Sensei, I want your comments, baby, but I'm not. But when I see it now, I'm going to comment now. If you put something up there, I'm going to comment about it. Too many of our sisters inappropriately partner themselves with males based on packaging. Okay? Okay, let me give you an example. You know, they'll sit there and they have conversation with the sisters, you know, and the girls, and they like, girl, you look at his pecs. Girl, look at his fade. Girl, look at his jewelry. Girl, look at his car. Completely paying attention and choosing him as a partner based on packaging while they ignore the performance. So some of us, hold up. So some of our sisters, Jeremy, I saw that, and I got something for you in a few minutes too. So some of our sisters, because they don't know how to properly identify the difference between us males and as men, put us all together. Stop it, sir. I knew he was going to say something. You know what? I'm going to quit looking at. I'm trying to look at y'all comments, but y'all, hey, let's elevate the comments. Okay, let's elevate them. Because there's some good stuff. Some of the sisters don't properly know how to properly identify the difference between us males and men because they put us all together. Some sisters, some of y'all, hold up. Most of y'all got it. I say Women Rock wins, but some of y'all don't. It's all right. It's all right. Check this out. It's all right. It's all right. Write you a book, Walter Yates. I ain't seen the Walter Yates book yet. I love people dudes writing books for pay. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it. Hold up, y'all. I'm going to pin that. I'm going to come back to that one. I'll put that tweet there because I got something for his ass. I got that one for him. Thank you. I got you, Madonna. I'll prove it to you. Remember what I said? The women, they lump all us together? Let's say this. Let's say if a guy, this is in his book, he said, let's say if a guy date rapes a woman. They said, I can't believe that man did that. Man did that, okay? Then, a nice guy like Landon Ardoin, who served his community, who helped build the children in his community, and help serve his sisters in his community, and holding his brothers accountable, they said, that's a good man, Sensei. Man, 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 man. Oh no, you didn't, Sensei. We go out here, baby. Come on, y'all better follow me here. It's a problem that because we've been misidentified. All guys are not the same. All men are not the same. Check this out. Check this out. Go read the book. You can't give Landon the same title that you gave the brother who date raped a woman and violates a child. You call both of them a man. Words are important, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all. Words so important. I got some people on this feed. The words I done said, it got them really messed up. They're going, I'm watching them. I feel their spirit. Words are very important. I know what I'm doing. Now that puts us in a position where we are unable to properly identify who we can be aligned with and who we can stay distant from. People don't know the difference between the two. In order to be a male, as I said earlier, the only thing you need is a penis and a pulse. That is the only thing you need in order to be in the title of a male. That's it. In order to be a man, though, you have to have purpose and precision. Because we don't know the difference between these two titles. By default, society calls everyone with a penis a man. And in this book, he says they're not. And he said, I'll prove it to you. On our birth certificates, Jeremy Davis, Sensei, it says, as it comes to gender, it says what? Male and female. Okay? It doesn't say man and woman. Male and female. He said, think of the male and female as basic cable. Nothing exciting about that package. No premium channels. I was born a male, but God made it necessary for me to turn myself into a man. That doesn't come with age. Manhood is not an age. Manhood is an agenda. Manhood is not a destination. Manhood is a direction. I'm constantly moving in a specific direction. I never actually arrived there because if I arrive there, that means my work is over as a man. A man's work is never over. I'm loving these comments. He said, I'm always able to turn myself into a better version of myself. But our sisters, because they're not able to properly identify the difference between male and a man, they think the war is on men, period. They think it's, I put it like this. So now anyone that looks, we got a guy on here that thinks that anyone that looks like a person with pecs and a penis, they're a man. Okay? it's unbelievable because our sisters don't know how to, like I said, don't know how to properly identify it. It was a note. He said many of our brothers don't. Yeah, hold up. They say many of our brothers don't even know the difference between being a male and a man because they haven't been taught. So if you don't know the difference between being a man and a male, when, and then certain when you have a problem, you will have a problem identify with who is a female and a woman. If you don't know your own assignment, how can you possibly know the assignment of your potential mate? I'm gonna put it where some of these people can get it who ain't got this yet. I'm gonna put it like this. What if I gave Sensei? No, I'm gonna send him out. What if I gave a brother who had physical prowess? Big dude, 6'6", 6'7". I gave him an authentic NBA uniform. I give him the latest bronze Jordans and Kobe's. Okay. Alpha Yo, I give him a headband. I put some tape on his fingers. I give him a shooting sleeve. I put him in an NBA sanctioned game. Simply because he's wearing the uniform of an NBA player does not mean he's going to perform like an NBA player. Absolutely not, Reginald Simpson. Why? Because he is missing the information and the instructions that are necessary for him to perform like an NBA player. Hey, Darryl Barnes, I got you, Darryl Barnes. I got you. I'm gonna text you. Hey, Darryl Barnes, hold on now. He is missing the accountability that it takes for him to perform in the NBA, like an NBA player. Simply because he has the uniform on doesn't mean he is going to perform like an NBA player. And that is exactly what's happening in our streets. What's up, Michael Smith? What's up, Shannon? We have brothers who look like men, but simply by virtue of the fact that they haven't been given the information, the instructions, and received proper accountability, they will never perform like a man. And that's the difference between being a male and a man. Man, unbelievable book. I sit there and a book by, I'm gonna put it up on the screen again, and this is how I'll do your book. If you had a book that made a lot of sense, a lot of this stuff, let me tell you something. If it don't apply to you, see, some people, if they just be quiet, we don't know, it's okay. Yes, that's his opinion. And if it don't apply to you, it's okay. But I just wanted to let males versus male. Wow. Caitlyn Jenner. Oh, I don't even want to go there. That's too much for me, Darryl. Darryl, I got to take a break right now. But let's. I love this, man. I just seen every comment. I love it. But shout, I got something else for y'all when we get back. I'm going to let y'all chew on that. Y'all going to go home. Some of y'all going to buy that book. There's some people who act like they ain't going to buy it. They're going to go buy it. But Chop, let me, we'll be back in a minute. Chop, we'll be back in a minute. I'm laughing.
Ellen here, your relationship coach. Tell me, do you and your partner feel like you're struggling to communicate and have begun living like roommates? No need to worry. I can teach you new, healthy communication skills to improve your relationship. I provide coaching via teleconferencing from the convenience of any location, including your own home. Call me today to schedule your first appointment at 713-597-4499, or you can find more information at my website, www.allencounselinggroup.com. I look forward to working with you.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, on this Women Rock Wednesday. A great day, great topic. And the name of that book, and I'm going to place it on the screen because I've got several people texting me saying, what's the name of that book? Because some people don't believe in books, and whatever they done read all over their life, I don't care. But Dontre Whitfield, Male versus Man, young man, actor, author, what else? The activist, married to Sally Richardson. I thought it was a unique perspective of a guy. So guess what? You write a book and I'll read your book. I'll read your book and talk about it on the Chop Shop too. Okay? I'll read your book. I got it. I got you, Landon. Daryl, you know I'm gonna read it. Daryl, let me tell you now. You got to get in line now because I got a lot of stuff to read right now. But I got some more stuff for y'all. And women, it's Women Rock Wednesday again. But women, I saw something that I got to share with y'all today. Oh man, I hate to hit y'all like this again, but I saw this. Okay, I saw this. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you, Simeon Sims. You know, I wasn't really trying to sell the book, but the book hit me. Simeon, I was thinking about my daughter's birthday today. Everybody, if you just joined on, my daughter's happy birthday to Brittany. It's her birthday today, and I remember how when she was born, everything in my life changed. It's like, man, I got to look after her. I don't want no man to be able to tell me he can buy her Louis Vuitton purse or whatever that purse. He gonna have a hard time keeping up with me. She's a princess, and every one of y'all's daughters is a princess. I didn't raise no bitchs and hoes in my house. She's a prince. She's a princess. My son is a prince and a warrior. So when I'm looking, I'm reading inserts from this book, and I'm just remembering it's some of these things that I wasn't doing. I was taking care of my home, but guess what? He said something in there that being accountable to your brothers. Instead of everything they do is, like I tell all my partners, hey, homeboy, if you married, man, don't introduce me to no other girl. Wendy, if you married, I don't want to meet your girlfriend. You know why? I don't want to be in the middle of no mess. Because I might say something. And you know, people get mad. You know, your wife will get mad. I mean, it's just, sometimes we got to hold our guys accountable. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, if that's your guy, now if that's your guy, he can do what the hell he want to. I'm talking about your real dude. Come on, player. No, you didn't introduce me to your wife. No, man. I don't want to do that away from Robert Hatter time. But that's why I talked about this subject. But some unique, and I don't know if I want to bring it up now because we got a great guest coming later on today. We got a great guest coming on today too. But I saw something that I wanted to share with y'all. Women, you know what? I want to hear what y'all got to say about the women. Well, I know the guys gonna chime in, but Steve Harvey, because somebody mentioned Steve Harvey early on the show, talking about he trying to sell books and he better be trying to do something. He just trying to sell books. He ain't trying, he's selling them. He's a bestseller. You know, it kills me when people, they always got something to say about somebody else's success. Got to watch them kind of people. But check this out, women. Tell me what you think about this.
In his latest book on relationships, Straight Talk, No Chaser, Harvey tells me face to face why women who think he's just a friend are delusional. This kind of frank talk is why expectations are high that Straight Talk will rival his first breakthrough bestseller. So where did this come from?
I mean, it's a blessing, true enough, but really, it was just me sitting down being honest. All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, because, you know, come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because, look, okay, let's get rid of this myth right here. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this. Let's get rid of this right here. You're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. Because we're guys.
Men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way. And you tell this to a woman and it just blows her back. No, I have male friends. You have male friends because they know it can be nothing else right now. I tell you what, all your male friends, just ask them in a friendly way. If I wanted to date you, would you be okay with that? And watch the fireworks. Watch.
I couldn't wait. Now let me tell y'all something. I don't believe in that. See, you see how easy it is? Yeah, I just don't believe in that theory because I have women friends that if she was to ask that question, I would tell her to get the hell out of here. So, what do y'all think? I don't believe in that one. Walter Yates, I think he commented, Sensei. I don't believe in that one. I know Sensei, ain't you got something to say about that? I know Sensei got to say. I don't believe in that one. I've had friends for 30, 40 years, and I don't believe in that one. That's just him. And just like Dontre Winfield, that was his book from his perspective. And but I got some stuff out of that book that hit me. That's why I shared it with y'all. Steve Harvey, I didn't get nothing out of that. You know, I don't, and Thad said I don't believe him. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I just wanted, all through high school, I thought all of my friends were like my brothers. See, Mindy. I thought that was, we ain't gonna stay on that one too long because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. But it's, I don't believe in that one. I really don't. And but I thought it was interesting. I got some questions I want to ask Jimmy when he get on the show. Hold on, I got something else for y'all. Hold up, got a couple of things. First of all, y'all, the NBA draft is coming up soon, tomorrow, and I want to share with y'all. But now he said 99%, Sonya. 99%. I don't know about that one. But 5 years ago, y'all remember Laramie Tunsil had the gas mask and his Dolphins draft status was impacted. The same Laramie Tunsil that's played for the Texans now. It was a 30-second video of him smoking marijuana out of a gas mask that helped change the Miami Dolphins' direction. Listen to what I'm saying. That 90 minutes changed their directions. That trade they used from Houston to get all of them picks changed their direction. Larry Tunsil is a hero. And in case you didn't see it, I think I got it for y'all. Check this out. This happened right before the draft. I think a day before the draft. Back 5 years ago. This surfaced.
Hey.
Wow, y'all remember that? The draft. See, think about it today. And all of you guys who probably have known somebody who do that, what's the gas mask? What's the effect? Y'all, thank you, Mindy. What is the function of the gas mask, y'all? Somebody, all of you, some of you weed aficionados, hey, Kelton, explain to me. I put it like, well, I don't want to tell y'all business. Do y'all know a friend that got a gas mask? Have y'all ever seen somebody with the gas mask? High as he's a quicker rush? No, I'm talking about so why ain't everybody using a gas mask then? If it's that, it gets you blown out of your mind. So why, hold up, my take. So if you're going to smoke it, so sometimes you don't want to be blown out of your mind. You just want to be. So it's different levels of how Doug said get you higher quicker. Straight THC to the dome. Hey, more smoke at a time. Okay, Rick. I don't want you putting it. I'm just trying to say, Doug. So everybody who doing it the regular way, that don't get you high. I know y'all on a 10-second delay. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. That don't get you high. Somebody, see, y'all being shy today, man. Y'all being shy today, man. I cannot believe y'all doing me like this. Jimmy gonna be on here in a moment. We ain't gonna be able to talk about this stuff. Y'all tell me something. But some people goofy. Well, it's not socially correct. It's your own home type of thing. Oh, okay. Y'all ain't gonna lie. I ain't never heard of that until Larry Tunsil did it. I had never heard of that. I saw it. No, Kim Jackson, come on now. Hey, hold up, Kim Jackson. I'm already crazy enough. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Me, hold up, showing up here on the Chop Shop and talking to y'all every day. Oh my goodness. A lot of clear people don't do it. I learned it in college. Okay. Shannon, we got an attorney. He said, did you see the rebel flag in the background? No, I did not see. Well, he went to Ole Miss, Shannon. So I can understand the rebel flag in the background. Being from Memphis, 60 miles away. Rick said, thank you, Rick. I've been waiting on you. You and Herb was the two guys that I've been waiting on. And then now, that mass and bone combo only intensifies the smoke intake. Put that in layman's terms, tell me, Rick. That was the first time I ever saw it too, Doug said. Now, I've seen the bone thing before. They in all the stores. Okay, weed is considered gas. So the gas mask is a social way of saying you smoke that. Ooh. So weed is considered gas, Mate? Rick, you know what? Rick Wilmore, when I need you and Herb Baker, I y'all don't come through for me. Oh, the smoke is thicker. So why ain't everybody got the gas mask, Landon? I'm just trying to figure out, Kelton, why it's not Trap, Sharp. Why don't everybody, if you're gonna get high, why don't you just be there? If I want to do something, I want to be involved at the top. If I'm gonna do it, gas is a street term for high grade wheat. See that? I never heard of that. So you don't lose no smoke. Boy, y'all, I'm sitting there listening, y'all. Hold up, let me see what Madonna said. It's Women Rock Wins. And these women ain't saying nothing, man. She said, I don't know about the mask, but them mushrooms and edibles. Oh, Doug, some people want to function after they smoke. Okay, Doug. See that? Doug, that's all I wanted to know, Doug. Doug said some reason everybody don't use the gas mask, so some people want to function after the smoke. The gas mask render you helpless, I guess. You can't function after the smoke. That's how I'm paraphrasing. Everybody want to take, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, I like that. Trap said, hold up, y'all, I'm going to put that one on the screen. He said you can't pass the mask around. Okay, I like that one. All right, man, I ain't trying to kill y'all. I mean, this stuff happening. This stuff happening, y'all, out there. I mean, I ain't got, y'all help me. I'm waiting on some stuff to load right here. Oh, here it is. Let me see what else I got. I got something else for y'all. I saw this. The women basketball players, I saw this too today. This guy had an encounter with Sabrina Ionescu's dad. Sabrina Ionescu's dad was from Romania. He was an immigrant. He came over here, and he was driving an Uber, and now he got his own transportation business now. But he met a guy that was a writer for Chicago, I think, for the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago White Sox. Okay, he's the director of. Hold up. His name Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic. He was the director of content for both the Chicago Bulls and Chicago White Sox, and he was in San Francisco. That's where Sabrina is from. Her dad drove him around for Uber, and all through the time, the dad was talking about how great his daughter was as a basketball player. He said, they talked about it. He talked about basketball. He bragged about his daughter. He said his daughter was going to soon play college basketball. And the guy said, she must be good. He said, no, she's not good. She's the best. It's the daddy. It's just a happenstance, just a rare occurrence in an Uber. He's talking about it. The interaction now went viral. If you go look at it, now she's a star at New York Liberty, #1 pick in the draft last year. She got hurt, ankle got hurt early in the season, and but it was so unique that parents and dads, man, I really feel y'all, man. All this crazy stuff going on in summer basketball. I ain't gonna tell you, I really. I don't want you to get in trouble, but I understand. I really understand, y'all. I really understand. Because I'm watching these guys, and I'm watching these people. They love these mamas and daddies, these PGW. These people love their kids. We had a guy yesterday. I don't remember his name. He posted some talking about what Jimmy and I were talking about yesterday on the Chop Shop. I mean, it warmed my heart. I can't wait to reach out to him. I just got the message late, the post late, Um, but I do want to share some with y'all about the other day, and I want to hear what y'all think about it. Did anybody see that when Kevin Love he kind of quit when they lost to the Raptors a few days ago? Did anybody it was during the game against the Cavaliers. Cavaliers played the Raptors. They was up. The Cavaliers, hold on. During the Cavaliers lost, I'm sorry. They went on. He inbound the ball, y'all, and just slapped the ball in bounds. I'm gonna show y'all. What would you do if your son did this? Check this out.
Here's this play I'm talking about. Just good hustle. What is Kevin Love doing? I
think he's just batting it at.
My goodness.
Yeah, just.
That's odd. Here's this play I'm talking about. Just good hustle. What is Kevin Love doing?
I think he's just batting it at.
My goodness.
Yeah, just.
That's odd.
Have y'all ever seen that? Doug, you've been watching a lot of basketball, high school basketball. I've been 30 years. I've been all over the world watching it. And I know he's dealing, and I'm going to be sensitive about this because I know he's dealing with mental issues. How many, Stephen Woods, you coach young players, young high school players, young summer basketball players. Have you seen that? Chuck McGowan, have you seen that a player so frustrated that, and Mindy, it ain't about how much money you get paid. It really, I know we say you make, I mean, to me, it's not. I mean, I haven't seen that. And I said, man, when I see stuff like that, I have to share that with y'all because y'all in this community. And I said, what? And see, I'm going to show you the stuff I love about this basketball. There's some stuff. I'm going to give you a video what I love about summer basketball. Stephen Woods, you had something to do with this. Y'all check this out. I found this myself. Did nobody send it to me? I found this. Check this out. See, that's what I love about basketball, man. I love that. So Kevin Love and all the people who just disrespect the game like that, I don't understand the PGWs. And it's a young kid, seemed like it was a young kid that looked like he played on the other team or he had another uniform dapping Wesley Yates up. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. If I keep getting moments like that, those the moments that makes this thing worthwhile. Parents, I was there. Parents, I was a parent just like y'all. I was happy for Wesley. I was happy for everyone. Because his whole team, everybody. That play was drawn. Stephen Woods said that play was drawn up in timeout, and they executed it to the T. This 16 and under basketball team. Stephen Woods. I always tell y'all, my favorite coaches in high school. And I'm sitting there watching these kids, man. That's parents. Let's get back to that. And I know these folk make you mad. I told y'all, they was talking about, some guys talking about my son, didn't even know I'm the daddy, right there, 4 inches from me, had Jimmy Magazine in their hand. I just laughed it off. It's a great, great game, man. And we don't have to, I'm going to take a quick break, but it's a great game. We just don't have to, mess it up and mar it with all of these situations that's going on out here, man. We got great guys. I was thinking about Doug and Jimmy. Yeah, I talk about it right now. I was thinking about Doug, and Doug, you help me if you're still here. But I was thinking about, cause I know a guy that ranks stuff all over the world. He ranked this. He ranked the best announcers, the best, and the best this, the best this, the rank. He's a ranker, I guess. And he said it takes a lot out of you. He said, man, ranking people and individuals, it takes a lot out of you. So I thought about Doug, thought about Jimmy, and everybody who do the rankings. And I know y'all be mad at them and all of that kind of stuff, but this man who does it for a living all over the country, he ranked the top host, the top game show host. He just ranked the shop sports person out. He said it takes a lot out of him. Takes a lot out of him. But I saw a tweet this morning released talking about media credentials. And Doug, I hope you there, and I hope somebody else who give events. Trey, I hope somebody's here. Angel, you've been in that arena. In summer grassroots basketball, what is the criteria to request media credentials? I see, we got a young man, Buff, doing a tournament up there, and I saw him said he tweeted. I didn't lock it in. He said something about media credentials for his event. What is the criteria? Stacy Houston is on here. He gives events. What is the criteria for a guy to come in your event? What is the criteria? What does a guy have to be? Okay, I wish Jimmy was here because I wanted to know what was the criteria for the spring icebreaker. What is the criteria for anybody? I mean, I know it's a 10-second delay, but don't be afraid. I just want to know, what is the criteria? Nothing. It's no hidden agenda, because I'm just curious. Just curious. I mean, and my lack of responses is showing me people are reluctant to answer this question. So that means I asked a good question. I just thought about it. I just thought about it. Okay, Doug, thank you, Doug. Doug said for most, they want you to have an outlet via YouTube. Great. Hold up, y'all. They want me to text y'all, and they know I'm on the show. They want me to text. YouTube, you want to have highlight clips, and mostly NCAA certified. So Doug, to get in your event, Doug, you having an event called Doug's Dozen. Tell me what's the criteria? Are these the criteria? What's the criteria to get in your event? Stacy, what is the criteria to get in your event? Just all the invite. Thank you, Paul Moran. I'm glad. See my homeboy on here. Hold on. Hold up. I can't talk. I can't talk and do this thing at the same time. Okay. I got it. website scouting service, YouTube, Twitter. Website scouting service, you. Paul, they have to not see. I don't want. Listen, what is it to get in your event, Paul? Trey Phillips, what is it to get in your event? Must have an outlet via. Okay, all right. See, y'all talking about the NCAA shit. Hey, I ain't talking about all these things ain't NCAA sanctioned. Okay? Trey said mostly having an outlet via social media or website, most operators don't force. Thank you. Please, thank you. In my case, I know most of the real media, the ones coaches and other entities actually refer when. I got you. Okay. So Doug, do you ever reach out to the media? Or you wait on the media to reach out to you? Do you reach out to a certain media service? Because I remember Jimmy had an event and he posted the people who was going to be at his event. But I think he reached out to those people. You follow me, Doug? So do you reach out to these guys? I'm just asking. I'm trying to figure something out. IG too. Yeah, John Wall. John Wall is hurt though. Jacoby. He's really, it seems like, he got them bad Achilles, both of them. And those things don't age well, Jacoby. I just wanted to. Okay, Angel said for school events, not really school events. I'm sorry, Angel, but a person requesting user to be proven biased, unbiased. Okay. All right, thank you for that information, though, Angel. I'm just trying to. Hey, Cheryl, I miss you, Cheryl. Cheryl, where the rest of that name at now? I need it. Youth sports is a little different, but I do think you should have accountable for their material. Okay. Just asking. Paul Miranda, I look at guys like y'all, Paul. They ask if you have any of these to meet the satisfaction to cover their event. Okay. Eric Holcomb had a game winner. Was sweet. I didn't see it. Nobody sent it to me. Sensei. Nobody tagged me. I didn't see it nowhere. What team does he play for? And what age group? See? You gotta understand, this ain't Jimmy. Jimmy he said he'll be on shortly. Hold on. Sonya said, okay, ready to go. Okay. I'm just curious. I think, okay. To be considered media credentials at most events. But okay. Relationships. Okay, that's a good one. Relationship. Okay, I got you. I like that, Stacy. Appreciate that. I should put that on the screen so people can see it. But I'm just Stacy. A lot of these events are not NCAA say it's certified. What about them events? Palmer trying to say it's good to say it's good to say what media outlet are attending. Okay. I don't understand all the celebration, the coach. I just don't understand hard work and good things. No, Daryl, you don't understand all the celebration. Dude, you a different dude. You cold. You a cold dude. If you don't see all the celebration about what I just showed you a minute ago, you going out of town all the way to Indiana and beating a team that's supposed to be a top team, and you say, Daryl, maybe I missed some, Daryl, but I hope you wasn't talking about that clip that I played. You don't understand the celebration. The coach was right. Hard work and good things happen. Hell, the coach was hollering too. The coach was jumping around too. He was happy as hell too. But it's okay to have fun when you do something good. Some of us too damn stuffy. Some of us so heavily minded that we ain't no earthly good. He plays for Coos Elite 17. Okay. All right. See, I haven't heard what happened. I haven't heard about Coos Elite that much this year. You remember last year? I mean, it was Kuz Elise. I haven't heard nothing. I haven't, on this show, they hadn't said nothing about it. So, but thank you, Sensei, for he be the buzzer beater to beat who? And when and where? Tell me what happened. Yeah, the NFL draft tomorrow. Jacoby, you're a little late. I talked about the NFL draft a little bit. Daryl said, you didn't know that was a top. Oh, Daryl, my bad. Daryl, that was two of the top teams in the country at the 16 and under level. And Houston against everybody. So the Houston Hoops hit that thing. That was, I would have, hey, I don't have a son on the team, Daryl. If I would have been at that event, I'd have been doing the same thing they'd have been doing. And I ain't got a son on the team. Because it's Houston, I'm going to cheer for my area. If it was a Texas team, I'm going to cheer for them. Celebration was a game-winning shot, being an underdog and winning. Thank you, Franklin Paul. Thank you. He said, no, Stacy was still on the event coordinator thing. No, the event coordinators would like you to be certified by the NCAA. So they will be done. So they will done a process to be respected as media. Y'all got to read that. I'm going to show y'all that. It wasn't me not reading right. Let me put it on the screen. It was a parent. I don't care if it was a parent ran out there. They had fun. Okay, Daryl. Hey, status. That's not far from Chicago. Did you make it up there? Man, I would have went crazy. If I was up there, I would have. Oh, Daryl, I'm good, baby. Beast Elite. Who is Beast Elite? Y'all know I don't know these people, Sensei. Who is Beast Elite? Y'all help me out. 17. Beast Elite. And what tournament did they play in, Sensei? I didn't hear about Beast Elite. I didn't hear about Kuz this weekend. Maybe they played in a tournament that I hadn't heard about. That's all. Jacoby always late. Be quick to ask for free nacho. Doug is not giving away free food. Let's get that straight, Jacoby. Doug is not giving away free pizza at his event. Doug ain't doing that. Doug is not doing that because Doug is, y'all see he ain't big. He look Doug now. Doug is in shape. Doug give me an inspirational quote every morning. Doug, thank you. I don't know what happened, what epiphany you had, but thanks for those quotes in the morning, Doug. Let me see. Hold up. I just saw something. My girl Tori said something. Hold up, Tori. What'd you say, Tori? They just started playing again. Oh, okay. Tori, yeah, I've been looking at that team. Tori, you know I'll keep up with your team that Kobe on. Y'all know I got that team because y'all always keep me informed. Teddy Bridgewater, I knew he was gonna get traded. I know they didn't want him. I know the other team didn't want him. Let me see, Ronald Holmes. Let me see. Baller TV does a great job. No, Baller TV is terrible. Cheryl, what? No, terrible. Cheryl, I'm going to erase that one. He said, where Jimmy? I just saw it on Twitter feed blowing up. I don't know what you're talking about, Sensei. Beast Elite? Yeah, okay. No, I didn't make it, but Mac Irvin Fire, Mean Streets. Oh, hold up. Mac Irvin Fire and Mean Streets were there? Let's see. Yeah, Doug ain't getting with no free food up there, y'all. I'm just telling y'all. Hey, Hatter, did you ever see, like a year ago, the lady came out of the stand and ran up on the ref? Yeah. What about that? What about that? Yeah, I'm going through all the messages. Okay, I guess I'm clear through the messages. Now I'm waiting on my guest to call in, and I'm waiting on Jimmy to call in. I guess Jimmy got me doing overtime. He doing some NCAA. I guess he getting certified. He doing some NCAA stuff right now. He been texting me, and it's taking a little longer. But I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back. It's gonna be quick. I'll be back in just a second. Let me find what I want to play. I want to share something with y'all while we in the. Let me share y'all something about Carmelo Anthony's new book while we out. Check this out.
Where I'm from, Basketball is an escape from real life. A close game in the fourth quarter wasn't a stressful situation, but walking home afterwards could be. This book isn't about basketball. It's about growing up in apartment 1C in Red Hook, Brooklyn, and how a community copes with life and death in West Baltimore. It's also about love, community, education, and the human experience that's delivered me to the place I am today. We've talked about basketball for the last 20 years. Now it's time to talk about life and growing up in places where tomorrows aren't promised. Where I'm from, basketball is an escape from real life. A close game in the fourth quarter.
The Cox Pradia Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the number one urban sports talk show in the country. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks. It's just great day. It's Women Rock Wednesday, and y'all know every Wednesday who we are. I can't wait to find her thing. I'm going to raise the brand of the Institute of the Institute for Arts and Academic Leadership and Academic Excellence. Alex, who is led and founded by Coach Leah. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just so much. As she said, she's been a consultant for 25 years, an advisor in the community. She wanted to find Alex to help coach women, coach young girls, and coach them in, especially the women in high places. I mean, male-dominated society, and male-dominated industries. It's a lot goes with that, and she helps those ladies. I mean, Alex, she was a contributor. She came on the Chop Shop. She was a guest before, and now she sponsors Women Rock Wednesday. So shout out to Coach Leah. www.aalax.net. Send her text or send her, go to her website and just say, look here, I mean, just talk, just give her a call and a holler, and let's share that. Because I mean, when people help sponsor the Chop Shop, we got to make sure we support them. Even if it's just reach out to them, we have to make sure we support them. So shout out to her. Let me see. I had one more thing. Our guest should be on shortly. Some people something else happened in the news. What else? Let me give you something else. Let me find you something else that happened this weekend that I wanted to share with y'all. But don't forget, earlier in the show, if you didn't, go back and look at the show from the early part. We got happy birthday to my daughter again. Happy birthday, Brittany, if you just a birthday today. And I was just talking about how unique it was to unique it was, you know, to have when I had my daughter. It changed my life, and I brought up Dontre Whitfield's book called Male versus Man. Check it out. Check it out. It's a great book, and just got another video I want y'all to see before we get out of here. I wanted to check. Did y'all see the video I posted of me the other day? I was at a garden. Okay, I was in a garden, and I was trying to bring my guests in. Okay, I was at a garden the other day. I was invited, and this me. Show it to you. Pull this thing up.
Yes, pull it up.
You ready?
Just wiggle it a little bit first, and then see if it's coming up. There you go. Is it coming up?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
That's a carrot. Well, I've never did this before in my life. Wow, unbelievable. Look at this carrot I done pulled up, and I'm gonna take it home and eat it. I gotta wash it off first though. This is crazy. Huh. Let us live, huh?
Yeah.
So I got a little. And y'all, it was just a unique experience for me. And the young lady who founded that, the creator of Let Us Live, I got her in a green room right now. It's Women Rock Wednesday. She is a woman that rock. And she did not tell me, because people said, Robert, she did not tell me what I was pulling up. She just said, just pull that up. I didn't know it was a carrot up under there. I mean, she just said, pull that and yank on. She was giving me instructions. I'm serious. I did not know I was pulling up a carrot. First time I ever pulled up a carrot before. But it was just so unbelievable experience. And I'm going to, she's in the green room right now. I'm going to play a little bit of what she's doing and what she's doing in the community, and helping maintain the green space and how important green space is to the way we live. I'm gonna show you this a little bit, and then I'm gonna bring her in. Check this out.
Welcome to Live from the Garden. I'm Karina, creator of the Let Us Live Edible Garden movement. Together we will tour backyard, farms, rooftops, and other inviting spaces, all with the hopes of inspiring you to get out and get growing.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to bring in Karina Polk. Is in the building. Hold on, Miss Polk. Let me give you your. Hey, thank you for this Women Rock Wednesday, and I think you're a woman that rocks, because I mean you're the only woman that I know that's doing this, that I know personally, and I got a chance to come by your facility the other day, and I was just blown away. I passed by that place probably a million times and did not know what was going on the other side. And I just thought that I would share it, with our listeners, and just tell them the importance of green space and Let Us Live. So, ladies and gentlemen, Karina Polk, what's going on? What you got?
Hey, thank you so much, you all, for having me in this space. And believe it or not, there is a tie to sports to this. So I'm going to loop it back around and make it a little bit about sports. But Let Us Live is an edible garden movement. I hope to inspire people to grow their own food. I believe that if you're going to change your health, improve your health, it starts with growing your own food. You don't know what you're getting from the store. And Robert, you tasted some of the lettuce and the carrots. Did you taste the beets? I want to know, because you wasn't a fan of beets, but did you taste a piece of that beet? No, you didn't do it. I ain't mess
with that beet.
You didn't mess with the beet. You still got to taste it. Okay. And the lettuce, did you get an opportunity?
The lettuce, the kale, the carrot. I mean, everything that you gave. Oh, Jimmy, I ate. Jimmy is in the building, y'all. Jimmy, that's Karina Polk, is in the building for Let Us Live. I ate the cat. She pulled a piece of the kale off the plant, and I ate it right there, Jimmy. And I couldn't wait to put it in a salad. It tastes a lot better in the salad, though. I must tell you, because the way I do the salad. But Trey Phillips asked me, Hatter, how different was the carrot than normal store bought. But I haven't got that good yet to know the difference. But guess what? I know where it came from, and I know the care. I learned so much stuff the other day, Jimmy. I wish I had a video of my whole tour of the place. But Karina, quit eating. Jimmy is here. What you got? What you got? Tell me something else. Talk to me.
So I think.
And hold up, I'm sorry, Karina. Look up up on your screen. It's a little bubble up there, Jimmy. What's a little red? What is a red bubble? And you can see the comments.
Okay.
Rick said, "Oh my, Mr. Hatter, tell her I love her hair." So,
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Rick, come on, Rick. Rick, come on, Karina. Come on, Karina, because it's finna get crazy.
Oh, it's gonna get popping. We're gonna have a little church because
okay.
If you go back to the Bible, God references mostly agriculture. So every time I'm in the garden or in the farm, there's a revelation that I receive how gardening relates to life, how we could learn so much. And yes, it is interesting that people, we don't know where our food comes from. We don't realize that carrots and beets grow underground in the dirt. We don't realize sweet potatoes, they all grow directly underground. And so to not know where your food comes from is a disadvantage. But the biggest thing that I think we have to begin to think about is immediately when you extract a plant, immediately nutrients are depleted. So slowly but surely the nutrients are depleted. So if you're buying lettuce in California, it could have been harvested 2 weeks ago, because you talk about harvesting, washing it, prepping it, getting it on the truck, trucking it to Houston, and then getting in your supermarket, and then you buying it a day or two later after it's been there, and then you let it sit in your refrigerator 2, 3 days, 4 days. By then, you are eating pretty depleted, dead food.
I don't like when you tell me that.
You don't have to like it. I'm gonna go get your blood work, and your blood work is gonna verify what I'm telling you. So if you're talking about I'm on a plant-based diet, I don't feel any better. I'm eating more vegetables. Where if you're eating more dead vegetables, you are not going to feel better. So that's why if you don't grow your own food, you should absolutely try to buy it local from a farm, from a farmer's market, because typically they have harvested the day before or the day of. And so you have more nutrients. The other thing, I had this revelation again, we talking about this God revelation. The ice box used to be actually an ice block, right? Long time ago, it was just a block of ice.
Mm-hmm.
Why do we still act like we don't have access to a grocery store? So we go to the grocery store and we want to shop for 2 or 3 weeks, right? Because we don't want to go back again. And our parents, I had this conversation with my mother. She used to shop for 2 or 3 weeks because it was a paycheck issue, money issue. So she's managing her money, and money may not come when we were young kids. It was more of that. So she shopped 2 or 3 weeks at a time, right? Now, why do we still shop 2 or 3 weeks at a time? Because again, you're getting dead vegetables. By the time you decide to eat it a week or two later, there's no nutrients, and you're eating vegetables, but you're just not getting the nutrients. So why eat it if it's not making you healthy? And humans really are the only species that eats for enjoyment and not nutrients.
Got a question. I got something for you. Okay. And I want you to say, you want to tie it to sports. But what I found fascinating when I went over there, those young kids were over there. You would teach, y'all know how to, I'm like Martin, I love the kids. And I know they were using us for community service, but some of those kids were looking like, I want to learn this. I need to learn this. I saw that. What's that all about?
So right now we have been one of the few places that are still open because of COVID. And so it's a place where their parents feel like, okay, it's outdoors and they can meet up with their friends and it's safe. So a lot of kids' parents, I ask a number of students, I'm like, okay, what makes you come and why are you coming? A number of students have told me, I hadn't seen any of my friends because I've been doing virtual learning, but this is the one place my parents let me come. And so they're able to actually see their friends and laugh and talk. And you see them, you know, laughing and moving and just happy. They were having a ball, but they were also learning. You see how I do it. I'm gonna give you a little bit of information and you go figure it out. I'm trying to do something else.
It's something. Hold up, y'all. They come to her, Jimmy. I hope you got a question. They come to her to get the sheet signed, Jimmy. You know, the sheet to sign for a community service,
volunteer
right?
hours.
It's over there on the wall. I heard that a million times. It's over there on the wall. Top left. This not right. It's over there on the wall. Boy, Jimmy. She a drill sergeant out there, Jimmy. But those kids were having I just wish Jimmy was out there. Jimmy, I mean, that is a lot of, there's got, she told me something about, and I got to get this out. You said something about freeze up tree.
Fruit tree.
Fruit trees tree. And freeze hours. And Jimmy, I ain't never heard of no lot. What did you mean by that? Tell me what happened.
So, again, we go to Google, YouTube, University, we get bad information and we don't check the source, right? Okay. Trees are the same. We go to Home Depot, and let me take that back. We go to a lot of big box stores. I'm not giving nobody credit.
Okay.
They're not paying us, so they're not paying us.
Right. Don't give. There you go. Credit. Go do your thing, baby. All right.
Yeah. So big box stores, we go there, we buy these fruit trees and plants, and then we get them home. We like, oh, they're dead. Why aren't they growing? Well, they sold you something that is never going to grow in your area. So we had a peach tree that was donated to us, and it's been there 6 years. It has never, ever produced any fruit. Someone kept suggesting to me, cut it down. It's taking up too much real estate. Let's put something else there. And I'm like, no. The tree is healthy and it's fine. The issue is we have something growing in an environment that it is not intended to grow in. We're going to preach about that later. We can talk about relationships. You staying somewhere you ain't supposed to be and you wonder why you can't grow. You in a school system that it nurture, drink, that don't nurture you. You involve with people that won't nurture you, and then you wonder why you won't grow and can't sprout to your full potential. Well, you're never going to grow in that environment. Okay. And so that's the same thing with the peach tree. Okay. It needed 100 freeze hours. It needed to be freezing cold for 100 hours in order for it to produce fruit. Well, thank God for the freeze that we had a few months ago. Now, Hatter, you saw it, is full of peaches.
Yes.
Full of peaches.
Yes.
We needed the 100 freeze hours.
Jimmy, what you got, Jimmy? Hey, take your mute off, baby. Your mute on.
Daryl, I know your nephew, Sweetwater Farms. I know them on the north side. Chaz. Hey, Chaz, if you watching.
Oh, okay. Jimmy.
Oh, she's checking out, reading some of the comments. And of course, you guys, you have questions for Karina Polk, you make sure you post it on either the YouTube or the Facebook feed right now. I want to get you guys to share the show, if you will, right now. Excuse me for my voice. Been working all day. And of course, you guys know dealing with
what you been doing, man. Tell us what you've been doing. Karina, listen to this. What you been doing? All right, okay.
This is like blue magic. To a college coach, to a college basketball coach, this what they wait on 4 times a year, and this is the one for the cheat sheet book. And of course, a lot of them, that's my nickname to some of the college coaches. This parents out there, this little booklet, it helps those college coaches drastically. And also, remember I told you I was undecided on whether RCS Sports, whether I was even going to proceed in 2021 as a scouting service or not. And
I forgot about that one.
I mentioned that during the Final Four. Remember, because of the fact that, it had credentials, and you really, it's a gray area. You're not supposed to be credentialed if you have a scouting service. So I was thinking long and hard about it.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. You're not supposed to be credentialed where?
To an NCAA, to any NCAA event.
Okay.
If you have a scouting service, you're not supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
But however, certain things trump certain things, and because of my work at the television station on the Cube, it trumped it.
Oh, okay.
So normally you're not, because that's mainstream media. Now, if it had just been John Doe, the
grocery store,
internet show, then it would have been different. But my point was, Doug Jones has been adamant and increased because I have a thing in place where if Doug or Jeffrey Day, if you go get some schools, then I'm gonna break you off some of the bread from the.
I'm still waiting on my break off.
From which school?
Long time ago, I gave you school. I'm still that money to compound.
No. You talking about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Tell all them times I'd pick up the tab. That's what that's for. I explained it to all the parents.
I don't eat much and I don't drink. So I'm an easy
covered
date.
the whole table.
I'm an easy date.
And that's another topic we get into in regard to parents and explain to you guys and the grassroots coaches out there. But Doug Jones has been on his grind and securing schools. So I say, well, man, if I don't renew, then that's cutting Doug off from being able to eat.
Right.
And so I thought about it. So I said, you know what? Let me go it on and get my NCAA stuff submitted. And because each month pass by, it increases $300. In January, it would have been $300 to renew. February, it would have been $600. March, $900. Now it's $1,200. So I really seriously wasn't even caring about that stuff because that's not what floated my boat. And I have over 100 schools that subscribe to RCS Sports. I could care less, and I'm trying to go in a different direction in my career. So that's the thing about that. So Doug, relax. You'll be able to, he just sent me the thing this morning, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. They sent Doug a thing, want to renew. So I say, man, I can't turn Doug down on that. So that's a part of that. Now back to
Let Us Live.
Karina and Let Us Live. You've been on the grind. I haven't seen you in a multitude of years, lady. It's been over a decade since I've seen you. Good gracious! And
you know what?
I didn't know y'all knew each other.
Jimmy, I ran across your paper thin card that you had printed. You know which card I'm talking about?
Everybody talking about that card.
It was like it had to be at least 20 years ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, that's a classic. Rick Nelson always teased me about that card because they pretty thick right now. And,
yeah, they laminated. They got lamination on it now.
Man.
Yeah.
And this is a fun thing right here. I mean, it's in regards to kids. How hard is it to get kids to be more consciously aware about what they consume in their bodies?
It's not hard like everything else if you start them young. So if you try to get somebody in high school when their interests start changing to either like sports related, they're more focused on sports and their profession or their career or their foolishness or teenage. So it's hard, but I used to do garden education in elementary schools. That has stopped since COVID, but they love it. Kids don't mind getting dirty at that age. They're not afraid of worms and bugs, but the older they get and their parents put their fears on them, then they know to be scared of bugs and worms and things like that. But when they're in elementary school, they're not afraid. There is a study out that says people that are earth kind are naturally more kinder to people. And so it is very important because think, if you see a worm or a spider and you don't run and smush it, you thinking, oh, that's helpless. I'm not going to do anything to that. That I'm not going to hurt that. But if you go and smush it, I guarantee you that's the kid that's a bully. That's the kid that's either being mistreated at home or hasn't taught the value of when somebody's less than you, how you can help them. So you can see that. I see that in the garden a lot. During this time of COVID, what I wish I saw is more of our kids in the garden. You know, as our girls become older, it's the hair issue. I don't want my hair dirty. I don't want to sweat. I don't like the dirt. I don't like the sun. You know, we got a long list of what I don't do and what I don't like. So it's harder as they get older. But if you can get them in elementary school, and especially if you can get them in elementary school to consider gardening or being active in a garden program or active in a garden school, they also naturally consume more fruits and vegetables. You're more likely to eat what you grow. You're more likely to taste it. You're more likely to try more fruits and vegetables. And to Kim's question, I am on a plant-based diet. I've been on a plant-based diet over 20 years though. And this is before I started growing. But once I started growing my own food, then I started eating a larger variety of fruits and vegetables because I was growing it. Okay, I tried, like right here, I've got some chocolate mint.
Yeah. Yeah, and why you kept having me smell? Man, I smell so much, Jimmy. I smell so many different kind of mints. So what that smell like? I don't know. Just tell me the name of it.
We have lemon balm mint. We have mojito mint.
I like that mojito.
Yes, lime mint. And so gardening is a touching, tasting experience. If you can invite somebody in, just like you remember the things that I did, because if you touch and taste as you go, you're more likely to remember. You have a good experience. You're willing to try it again. So we have them touching and tasting.
I want to help. That day, I saw a lot of kids my color there. You mean that's just on that day? I guess that was the Black Day?
That was just the one. It's not always that way.
Oh, okay.
For the most part. Yeah, for the most part, it's not like that.
So how do a kid get involved with it? How?
So they can reach out to us. They can just come. We're there every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to it gets dark. And then on Saturday mornings, we're there from 8:15 to 12. So you can come and just volunteer like that. You can visit our website and I'm updating my website and I'm launching a new site tomorrow, but you can go there, which is Let Us Live, which is the edible lettuce, LETTUCE, letuslive.org. You can go there and there's a link for you to volunteer and you just show up. You don't have to have any gardening experience. It's so interesting when people pass by, the first thing they say, how do I get involved? Oh, just come. Okay, so I can grow my own food. Well, I said, this is a community garden. Okay, so I can do my own thing. Well, doing your own thing, don't say community. Community means you do it together. So no, you can't do your own thing. No, you can't grow what you want to grow. We do it together because we're not just growing food, we're growing relationships, we're growing people, and we're growing families. So it's all about community. Let's do it together. Now, there are some gardens where you can just go rent a plot. And you go rent a plot and you come and go and you may never talk to the person next to you. But I'm not really interested in that. I'm interested in building community, building relationships, and building healthy families.
We have a couple of questions for you from the Boom Boom Room, and we'll toss them to you right now. And first one is, let's see who we go with first. That is up in Chicago, says, do you can your fruits or vegetables?
So it's so interesting. Yesterday I made sauerkraut and I started to bring it, but I didn't even bring it out. Yeah. So I've not canned, but I've made sauerkraut and I'm really into herbs. So I dry herbs. Like we had moringa, that tree died. And moringa is a miracle tree. You can eat from the bark to the branches to the leaves. It has been known to cure all kind of diseases. And I don't can, but I made this tincture. And this is a tincture is it's a medicinal drink. And so what happens is this is vodka. The liquid is vodka.
Vodka.
The leaves are the leaves are lemon balm, and this is elderberry. And these are both antibacterial, antiviral. So this kills viruses. So this will sit 6 to 8 weeks, and it's going to draw out all the beneficial materials, vitamins, nutrients. It's going to extract all of that from the leaves and the berries, and then it'll be more of a syrupy. It won't be alcohol. You won't get drunk from it. It would have extracted what it needed. And so this is it's called a tincture, and you can Google that, but that's what this is. I just did it today, and I'll sit that for about 6 weeks. And I do my own medicine. I'm gonna tell you something.
Jimmy gonna do that tonight. Jimmy gonna put it in some Crown. He gonna do that. He gonna put some Crown in that junk. I'm just telling you.
Now, do you put a date on top of it, like old school, or like a date saying, okay, January the 3rd, I put this in, and
so then I put it in a dark room.
Oh, really?
And let it sit.
Why in the dark
I'll
room?
I'll write the date, and then in 6 weeks I'll use it.
Now, also, we have another question. Sensei asks, what are your thoughts on Beyond Meat?
I don't know what they're asking me, what my thoughts are. Is it
what
I wish I would have bought stock in it a couple years ago. That's my real thought is I wish I would have got stock in it. It's processed. I eat Beyond Meat. You know what? I'm going to tell you, I hadn't had a burger in probably 25 years. I hadn't had a burger. When Beyond Meat came out, I was like, ooh, I can have a burger. So I tried it. It tastes okay. I mean, it's processed. So is that going to be my primary diet? No, but can I splurge on a Beyond Burger? Yeah, it tastes okay.
Jimmy, you had a Beyond Burger. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about right now.
Is that the same as the veggie burger that Burger King just came out with, or that's something different?
No, I think Burger King sells the Beyond Burger. There's the Beyond Burger, and then there's the what's the other burger? Impossible Burger. Yes.
Impossible.
Yeah, Impossible. Yeah. So that's what's the difference?
Not the brand.
Okay.
Brand.
So because Mike, Reverend Mike Hatter, he was telling, he was saying about the Impossible Burger, and so Sandra, I went and got one for her about a couple of weeks back, and hell, before I'm out of court. I think that she would be cordial. I handed her the burger, right? And I got me a grilled chicken, I think, or something, on the, 2 for $6 or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, so I'm thinking she's gonna reach over and just taste it. Shit, she had dominoed that whole burger, that whole veggie, the Impossible Burger. So I still haven't tasted it yet. I might go and try one.
What's
see what
in the meat? What's in it? If it's Beyond, what's in it?
So what makes it really red? What they do, you know how when you eat a beef burger, it's red on the inside when you first start cooking it till it's cooked all the way through and then it's brown. Well, with with those burgers, they they soak them in beet juice, so it looks reddish pink or whatever. And then
that ain't what I asked you. I said, what's in it? What's in this mess we eating? What's
exactly?
I'm telling y'all, Jimmy. Before the COVID, I was in LA, going. They got this vegan everywhere you go to a vegan restaurant. Man, get you some. Hold up, get you some vegan wings. What you call it? a buffalo wing. But I said, if I want to get, why can't I just get some buffalo wings? Vegan this and vegan this, Jimmy. Cauliflower.
Oh, now you can't. I'm not gonna let you talk about a cauliflower burger, because a cauliflower burger, go to Green Seed on Alameda. They have one of the best cauliflower burger. It's a cauliflower steak. It's delicious. But again, Robert, you go right ahead and you eat all that meat and that processed food.
I don't eat meat. I just don't like.
You eat chicken?
I'm a pescatarian. Jimmy.
This nigga right here.
I'm a pesky. I just eat fish. I don't eat no meat no more, man. Hey, y'all, hey, I'm like, y'all some haters. But I like fish. I like salmon. I like fresh fish now. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't eat chicken or beef?
Nope. Hey,
Okay,
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. It's one thing I've been had a hard time with. I talk about Bundini Brown when he was talking about when he became a Jew. He said, man, he told me no, he wanted to be a Muslim. He said, man, I can give up that pork, but I just can't give up them white women. I got, we're coming to you. Jimmy, the hardest thing for me to get away from, I love bacon. I don't eat pork chop. I don't eat none of that. But boy, if you mess around and put a piece of bacon over there somewhere, boy, I might, and it's crisp, I might knock it off. So I just try to keep it away from around me. But no, Jimmy, no, I'm there. Hey, that's why this body I'm getting better. That's all I can tell you. So what you got to say, smart Miss Karina? She's a hater. She saw me. She said, I ain't seen you in a long time, Robbie. You look the same. Yeah, because I'm a pesky.
Mm-hmm. Now, the one thing that I can't get, that I haven't given up, and I don't see a need to, because I eat clean most of the time, is crabs.
Oh, they say it's too much iodine. What they say about it? Now, I can't give up them crawfish. Y'all gonna have to be mad at me. I'm gonna have me a crawfish until the season over with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me a crawfish.
I'm not giving up crabs. It's a balance. I'm not giving that up. So, so beyond meat, all of it is. It has processed food in it. It's not natural, but I think again, you just have to. Let's see. I'm pulling up the ingredients.
And Karina, before you go there, I want you to tell me. You said you were gonna tie something to sports. Tie it to sports for me right now. Why are you pulling that?
I'm gonna tie it to sports.
Okay.
And the reason this is important, because Let Us Live, I hope to inspire people, and I hope to inspire people to grow their own food. So the story about sports, I was working with Lionel Hollins, was my client when he was in Memphis. At the time, he was a head coach in Memphis, and I was overseeing all his community outreach and community engagement. I was running his nonprofit organization in Memphis, and he was saying, we were meeting one day, and he's like, I really want to find a way to impact these kids. And I was like, okay, what you thinking about? And he said, I want it long term. He said, okay, let's build a garden. I was like, okay, well, let's build a garden. That sounds good to me. So, of course, I was charged with figuring out how to build a garden, who's going to build it, and all that. And so in the process, when we got ready to build the garden, I had engaged so many community partners that in the end, he didn't have to spend any money. We ended up building a garden, and we had Walmart, we had Sam's, we had a guy that donated soil, Jim the Worm guy. And so we got so many community partners that no one really spent money. They gave the product that they had, which tools, bricks, and things like that. So once the garden was built, the kids were so engaged, and it's in Orange, Fraser. It was built in Fraser, which is one of the
outside of Memphis.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, is high crime. They had a lot of teenage pregnancies at the time. And so we built it in that area. The kids were really, really engaged. and they were growing food. So once they started growing food, I said, okay, let me reach out to the farmers market in that area and see if they would donate space for them to come there and sell. Well, they went there, they sold, they were selling out of all of their products. They were growing herbs and things like that. And so they sold out. And so I said, okay, y'all have a little business here. So then I reached out to the local bank and I asked the local bank if they would allow them to open up a small business account. And the vice president of the bank happened to be an African-American brother. And he said, absolutely. So he brought them into the bank, sat down with them, let them sit in the boardroom. None of them had been inside of a bank before, none of the kids. And so they went inside the bank. He donated $1,000 for them to open up a bank account. And so they had a small business. They came up with a name. And then after that, I reached out to the culinary art school and I said, hey, we got a group of kids that's growing food. I really want to teach them to cook it and use the food. So Lee Cole Culinary School, they started having their students come to the community center and cook with the kids. And so the kids would take the ingredients from their garden, and the students from the culinary art school would take them in the kitchen at the community center. It was, at the time it was called Youth Vision, but now it's called Leadership Empowerment Center. And they would cook. And so it just, one thing led to another. We had Memphis College of Art School paint a nice mural. And it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. And then I said, hey, this is a business model. This can be replicated. And so we built that garden with Lionel, the Grizzlies, and United Healthcare. And then Aetna Healthcare found out what I did in Memphis, and they reached out to me in Houston and asked me to build a garden for them in Houston. So the tie to sports was, I was really doing some community outreach for Lionel Hollins, and I did it not, and I didn't say, oh, I don't know anything about a garden. I figured it out. You know, I did my research and I made it happen. And then now, 10 years later, I have Let Us Live, and I'm building gardens. I build backyard gardens. I do horticulture therapy. I grow herbs. I do trials for Texas A&M and Prairie View. And it has just grown. I'm a master gardener. I went to Texas A&M AgriLife Extension to become a master gardener. And so I'm a master gardener. And so just one thing led to another, but the tie is Lionel Hollins. If it wasn't for me working with Lionel, I don't know. Because of God is divine, I would have ended up here, but I just don't know how I would have ended up here. But thanks to Lionel, Let Us Live is here.
Now, one question I have, a lot of people like to go hang out on a Friday night. They done got their paycheck and they done feeling good about themselves, they slick their hair back, go out to the bar or somewhat, and maybe get them one of those drinks without the leaves in it, or maybe a mojito, and then after, on the way out, there's an old food truck out there. But the food truck ain't got much that you eat in that food truck. What do you order from the food truck? I mean,
I don't order from the food truck because, first of all, when I get my paycheck on Friday, I'm not trying to go to the club and drink nothing, buy nobody nothing. So when I get my check, I'm on my way home. And
but that's you. Everybody ain't on their way home. Jimmy, what you want her to find out, Jimmy? What you want? You trying to find out what a person
what can Hatter meatless Hatter over there? What can he get out the food truck? What can we? I know.
They got fried fish. They're gonna have a fried catfish sandwich.
Okay.
Don't do the catfish. Don't do the catfish. But no, here's what I have to do is I have to eat before I go anywhere, because I tell myself, and I've been doing it so long, I tell myself, you know what, 9 times out of 10, when you go, you're not going to be able to eat. So eat before. So I eat before. How do you wash their hands at those food trucks?
Oh, they're crazy. Don't you pay attention to these folks on this? Hey, Walter, hey, let me tell you, dude named Walter Yates, disregard everything he's saying. Okay, just disregard everything he's saying, but keep talking. If his name pop up, yeah, he used to ride that short bus, so we're gonna leave him alone.
Say, Daddy say the catfish is scavenger to some folk.
To some folk. Hold up, the lobster is too.
To some folk.
Yeah.
Oh man. And now I'm looking at
Hey, Karina, did you play the clarinet in the band?
No, I didn't play band at all.
Okay. No, Walter said that.
I saw that. Walter, what did you play?
Walter played the meat flute.
Say she about to unload on Walter ass in just a minute.
No, hey Walter, she will unload on you, man. So Jimmy, what else we got, Jimmy?
It's creeping up on that time, guys. Yeah. I mean, and we have a lot of stuff in the mailbag.
Oh, look at that, Jimmy. Look at that thing. We're gonna go in the mailbag.
Hey, that's one of them emojis that be on the internet, on the Twitter. That's that thing. That's a piece right there. What that bottom would call. Hey, girl, you mannish over there. You better stop that.
Hey, man.
Karina, get your horn. He got horn over there, man.
Hey, man.
Keep that dang out,
Jimmy, this Women Rock Wednesday, man. Y'all got to be nice.
Ooh, look at that.
No, Jimmy, wait till she explain to you what that is, though.
Raw-seed wallet.
It's not an eggplant. It ain't an eggplant. That is what is it? What is it, Karina?
This is a loofah. This is the thing that you go and buy your wives and girlfriends to scrub their skin in the shower. This is what it is. But when it's small, when you first grow it, it looks like a zucchini, and you can eat it. So it's in the zucchini and squash family. Yes, Odyssey Williams, squash, scrub.
Odyssey. So, hold on. I got to get at the Odyssey. My Odyssey ain't never came up with nothing like that. Hold up. Okay. Keep going.
So this is when it's smaller, it's edible. The larger it gets, it becomes more fibrous. Y'all got to get your mind out the gutter.
That's Jimmy, man. Jimmy said that. Jimmy, I got to bleep that out, Jimmy. I heard what you said. But no, come on, Karina. My bad.
So this is a loofah. So when you go to the store and you buy the spongy, waxy thing, it's all plastic and wax. This is the real thing. This is where it originally comes from. We grew these, and so you can use them to scrub your dishes. You can use them to when you scrub your skin, exfoliate. It's a really good exfoliator, and it looks like this as it's growing, and then you peel it. This is the outside.
Oh, okay.
This is outside gel. You peel it, and you get this.
I saw those. You had a lot of them.
Yeah.
I saw those.
We're doing something for Mother's Day. We're making some little care packages for
y'all. Getting them to some mamas. Jimmy.
I know one mama you ain't gonna get into. Number 13, mama. Hella, I pay to see number 13, mama. Come over there and get some. Try to get at number 13, mama.
No, man. No. I ain't doing that. Hey, man.
It's gonna have some essential oils and some lavender, sea salt, and things like that. So we're gonna make a package with some herbs in it as well.
Jimmy, end the show, Jimmy. Thank you, Karina, so much. Jimmy, give us something, because I know you had some stuff that you want to share with us today. But I know you.
Yeah, a lot of the mailbag stuff we'll deal with tomorrow.
We'll wait till tomorrow.
Women Rock Wednesday. Okay. I just want to make sure that I include one young lady who represented the city, not only the city of Houston, but the state of Texas, and specifically the north side of Houston very well. And that would be Malin Wilkinson.
Okay.
And Malin, that name may be familiar. She was on the Chop Shop about a year ago. She was at Summer Creek High School as a basketball player. And the young lady, I went and I saw her play. I watched the team play, but then I saw her, went to support her. You remember I told you I went to, and they played Duncanville, and Duncanville got up in them. But she had no scholarship, no Division I offers in this going into the season. And after I watched the play, I didn't have much to compare her against, but I knew that she was good. And Maylin ended up getting an offer to a junior college, which was Trinity Valley Junior College, because she just wanted to let me get that and lock that in. She was a qualifier academically, went to college this past season and played through the pandemic, played her way into a scholarship offer from which she accepted from Arkansas State. Well, now you know how that stuff goes. Once you get that one offer and you get ready to sign it, and then 3-4 other schools want to come and offer too. She said, "To hell with that. I'm going to Arkansas State. They down with me. I got a chance to go there and make an impact." That's the key word, making an immediate impact. Well, she proceeded because of the basketball season in junior college didn't start out of this season until January.
Right.
Boys and men and women, they didn't start until January. So Trinity Valley Junior College, guess what they did? They went and advanced to the national championship, Division I of the JUCO circuit, the national championship game. This team was ranked number 2 most of the season, and Maylin they lost in the championship game to a team out of Florida, but she was selected to the all tournament team at the national championships. And we are proud of her on Women Rock Wednesday for representing this young lady. She didn't let this stuff, I guess, break her as far as the recruiting. She kept fighting, and she's the daughter of 2 fighters. Larry Wilkerson, Terry Miller. You guys on the north side may remember Miller Record Service. That's all on the north side. One of the largest record services, black-owned record services in the state of Texas. And so she is making everybody proud. Thanks a bunch, little Maylin Wilkerson, and for your.
I'm glad you shout out to Maylin, because I got a text last night from one of the young ladies that I went to see a long time ago play, and I mentioned her, Raven Ellis from Bel Air. She is going to your favorite school, St. Thomas, Houston. Raven Ellis is going to St. Thomas.
UST. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm so proud of her. Trey Phillips sent me this information last night. That's one of the first girls events that I went to. Karina, the first event, girls or boys, because I wasn't going to no events because of COVID, but I had my hazmat suit and snuck in there and watched her play, and I was impressed by her. And now she got a scholarship to St. Thomas University. So let me give that for Raven. Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if you understood Cynthia Guillory on the feed. She said, why it couldn't be any offers at all. I don't understand. Maybe you can reword that, Cynthia, so we can address that. Why it couldn't be any offers. I know she didn't have any Division I offers. She, I'm not sure.
I hear your grandson back there.
She didn't have any offers at all. I'm not sure. But anyway, she, it's just a hell of a story. Just great. Think about it. Of all of the schools, she went and picked the right one.
Yeah.
And if I recall, Hatter, now that I think back on it, because we talked about it when we had on the show last year, she is signed with Trinity Valley or committed to them as a junior college, and the coach left. The coach left, the head coach. And it was like one of the things. Well, do you open it back up? What? And however, one of the persons who actually recruited her stayed, if I'm not mistaken, and that was one of the areas of comfort. Trinity Valley that's not around the corner. That's across the state.
Where is
So
it
anyway,
it's near. What is near?
Oh, I see what Cynthia's asking. Why do everything have to be about D1? Well, Cynthia, I know on the boys' side, that's the measuring stick.
Yeah.
That's like, why does everybody have to be a McDonald's All-American?
Right.
That's the measuring stick. That's what that's the pinnacle of your accomplishments, is to get to the highest level. And we indirectly or directly feed that narrative or that dream we fuel it in a lot of these kids and their parents, and we all guilty to a fault of doing so. But that part it is what it is, because that's where we draw the line in the sand.
But Jimmy, it's all right to aim high. I want them to aim for the best. It's okay. If what they say, if you reach for the stars and you just wind up on the moon, you're still all right. You follow me?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's okay. I mean, I don't. You know, I love for guys to want. I don't want no guy. I don't want no guy, man. I don't want to go D1, man. I'm just playing. I don't want. No, you want to. You want to do the highest level. We got to just start thinking the highest level in anything we do. That's what this young lady, Karina's doing every day. Go on, Jim.
And also, in accordance to what you're saying, if we, as our people, we have to get the young people to start implementing their plan Bs. That's one of the things we don't do.
Okay.
It's like basketball or bust.
Okay.
Yeah, and then but then once the air start coming out the ball, only until you hear some air seeping out, then you start thinking about plan B, or you want to put together a plan B. Well, why not? And plan B should automatically be academics. That should be the first layer of a plan B. And for many families, I mean, if you're a student athlete, I'm talking about, that should be at the lowest case scenario. It can be plan A, but at the lowest case, it should be plan B. But then that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed yourself. We hope you shared the show. If you hadn't done so, you still have time. Share the show. That's even though we are about to go off the air, you still are able to watch the show in its entirety. You can scroll to whatever point you want to, and you can watch from whatever point. You can also share it. Other people can come and watch it. And make sure, if you haven't done so, like our social media pages.
Yes.
And that's Chop Shop on the HTX on the YouTube, Chop Shop HOUTX on the Facebook. I had somebody in the gym last weekend they were still looking at the old Facebook page, and he pulled up and said, "Man, y'all don't never come on no more." No. Come on, give me your phone. I always get the phone. Give me your phone, baby.
And Karina, we would like for you to, you probably already have, to go to YouTube, Chop Shop HTX, and subscribe to the Chop Shop. We'd like for you to
I am a subscriber on the Chop Shop. You all can also follow me on Instagram at Let Us Live. Let Us Live Urban Farm on Instagram, Let Us Live on Facebook, and also on YouTube. We have some DIY garden tips teaching you how to grow sweet potatoes and gingers and tomatoes. If you have any garden questions and you aspire to grow, hit me up, send me a DM. I am here and I hope we inspire people. We do a live every Saturday. We tour around the world. We do garden tours. We've done garden tours in the UK, Canada, East Coast, West Coast, California, Miami, all around the world. So every Saturday we do a live from the garden series live on Facebook, but you can catch the rerun on Instagram and Facebook. And again, Facebook, Let Us Live, and that's the edible lettuce, LETTUCE LIVE.
That's a nice play on words. But look here, before I go out and buy some fresh, I think I want some spinach. And tonight, I want some spinach tonight. Before I go to the store, or asparagus or something like that, because I'm gonna have those fresh tonight, as fresh as I can get them, because I don't know where they came from, and I don't know how many nutrients I have. Can I get some? Can I get some of that to this evening? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Huh? I see you. Come on in there.
Yes, you can. And what I do want to tell people is, and this is a whole nother subject for a whole nother day, but we have to learn how to eat in season. So if you're eating something that is not in season, it's going to be very hard for it to either be organic or fresh. And so spinach is still growing.
Okay.
So yes, you can get fresh spinach. So yes, you get fresh spinach, but yes, try to buy local if you can. Buy from your farmer's market. And the other thing, stop buying for a week. Buy for a couple of days so your food is fresh and you don't waste as much. And then go back and buy your vegetables again, your fruits and vegetables. Just have them for a couple of days so you're always getting as fresh as possible.
Do farmers markets open during the week?
There are a few farmers markets during the week. Yes. There's a Freedmanstown farmers market. I'm not sure their days, but Freedmanstown, that's 4th Ward. Yeah, 4th Ward, the historical Freedmanstown area. Yeah. You could always pop by our farm. We're there on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
I'll pop by there in a minute.
Yeah. So we'll be there this afternoon, y'all. If you're watching and you're in town, swing by.
Give them the address. Give them the address.
We're inside of Buffalo Run Park, which is right next to Marshall High School. The track field, you're going to enter at Buffalo Run and Bison Road at 1122 Buffalo Run. 1122 Buffalo Run in Missouri City, right next to Marshall High School.
Jimmy, get us out of here, baby.
We definitely appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. And once again, thanks so much for everybody for tuning into the Chop Shop Day on this Women Rock Wednesday. Make sure you tune in to us in 22 hours. Be right back. And of course, remember, tomorrow is Baby Friday for us. It's Thursday for y'all. It's Baby Friday for us. And on behalf of Robert Hatter, it's myself, Jim Hicks. It was a great day, very informative. And with Wednesday being date night for me every week, I'm gonna make sure I get closest I can to no meat during that meet. I'm gonna get as close as I can. I'm gonna get close as I can. I'm gonna acknowledge you for. I'm gonna give you, Karina. I'm gonna acknowledge you for one meal. I'll get one meal out of it. Okay. And of course, but anyway, other than that, guys, thanks so much for everybody again. I can't say it enough. And make sure you get over to rcssports.com, rcssports.com, and check out the website today. Updated with a lot of tasty news. The transfer portal has been updated which includes a lot of the Greater Houston players. We're talking detail about some little tidbits I have to share with you guys about the transfer portal on tomorrow. Just remind me tomorrow about that topic, Heather. Also, the rankings, for those who haven't viewed them, they are updated for the 10th, 11th, and 12th graders on rcssports.com as well. So those are updated. We'll update the 9th grade list on tomorrow. So you guys get that on Thursday, and that's one of the things you get with RCS Sports. Meanwhile, but it's time to slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing for this Women Rock Wednesday. But on behalf of Robert Haller, once again, Karina, thanks so much for all of the info you shared with us. And of course, myself, Jim Hicks, guys. Hey, sorry it was so late, but we'll get with you in a minute. I just thought about it. Man, Sandra got a doctor's appointment, so I really got to roll. Peace, man. We up out here.
All right.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter, you are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro, let's get it. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up, it's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop, we live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk, we live in the Chop Shop.